Because my pantry was robbing our grocery budget, I had to go ahead and rip the whole thing out. Now, rewinding this back for a second, in our first episode, we were working on the pantry cabinet and getting it mounted along with those tricky shelf pins. We also went ahead and got the framing for the shelves done, and that all proved to be a little bit more of a tricky task than expected, which is why we are now coming here to part 2 of the pantry rebuild. Now right here I am installing the secret weapon, the secret sauce of these pantry shelves, and that is the hardboard, which is also something that I used when I did the board and batten of my daughter's bathroom that you can check out on my Instagram page at Relaunch in Color. Now while I'm working on these shelves, let me go ahead and fill you in on what else is to come. I will be adding adjustable shelving to the pantry cabinet. You remember that one that I struggled with. And then I'll be painting this whole shebang boing a beautiful color. So you're going to want to stick around to see this DIY pantry remodel come together because it's good. I'm not going to lie. It's good. Now here's a quick tip you don't want to miss. These clamps. They are my extra set of hands. They hold the hardboard in place while I secure it with my nail gun, which makes installing pantry shelving so much easier, especially if you're doing DIY alone. If you're planning your own pantry remodel or small pantry organization upgrade, I've linked all the tools, nail gun, clamps, and materials I'm using in the description so you can check everything there. Now back to these shelves. It's really starting to come together and I'm getting closer to the finish line. I really just want my kitchen space back, and I want those cutesy containers that actually help you stay organized and save money on groceries, because I'm tired of buying things triple times. And spring break is upon us, so I know that I'm going to need all of my pantry to be clear and organized. Because y'all know how these spring break kids do. They don't move anything to find anything, and then they eat up everything. But let me get off my soapbox. Back to the pantry. Okay, good people, here is what I have been doing in the pantry. I have been going through and cutting the shelves. Well, I cut the shelves, but now I need to cut the pieces that's going to hide all of the rough woodwork. And then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to paint. So I'll turn it around to try to give you a better visual of what I'm talking about. So this is the shelf. And then of course the frame for the shelf, and then I have the hardboard, which is below the shelves. And so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to remove this. Right now I'm cutting all of the pieces that's going to go here to cover this, and I'm going to take all of this out so that I can go ahead and paint. And then I'm going to stain this and this. So stain the shelf, stain the side pieces that's going to come and cover all of that. So let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll check back in. So just so you know, in order to make my cuts, I am taking my miter saw and I'm moving it to 45 degrees so that I can make those angled cuts. So on this one, it's going to be 45 degrees swung to the left-hand side so that I can make that cut on the shelf that's going this way, and then I'm going to swing it to the right side for a different piece of wood to make the 45-degree cut for the shelf that sticks out this way, the shorter shelf. But just wanted to let you know if you wanted to ever try to make those angled cuts. Now, as mentioned in episode 1, these are the same type of cuts I used for the picture frame in my upcycled art project. That video is linked below if you want to see another DIY woodworking project using similar techniques. And if you're into decorative wall details, I also use this method when installing picture molding inside the board and batten in my daughter's bathroom. That's over on my Instagram, also linked in the description. If you're enjoying seeing this pantry transformation come together, binge a few more of my home improvement and DIY remodel videos after this one. It really helps support the channel and pushes these projects out to more moms and women who want to build on a budget. In addition to cutting the trim for the pantry shelving, I've also used my miter saw to cut trim pieces for the pantry cabinet. These clean 45-degree cuts really elevate a DIY pantry remodel and gives it that custom built-in look. If you're into budget-friendly home improvement projects and learning how to do trim work yourself, go ahead and hit subscribe. On this channel, we're relaunching life and our homes in color, one DIY project at a time. Now, when it comes to attaching the trim, I'm using a combination of wood glue and 18-inch brad nails. The wood glue gives it long-term hold, and the brad nails secure everything in place while it sets. If you're tackling your own pantry makeover or cabinet upgrade, this combo is simple but strong. And I've linked the miter saw, nail gun, and materials I'm using down below so you can shop everything easily for when you get ready to D.I.Try your next DIY project. Okay, good people, so we are coming very close to finishing out the pantry, at least as far as the building part goes. Right now what I'm going to do is take my 1x2 and cut these 45-degree angled pieces for the pantry box, just so it can have a cleaner, more professional look to it. That's my hopes, cross my fingers. So I have a scrap piece so that I could make sure that I was making my 45-degree cuts correctly as far as how my wood was laying on my miter saw. Couldn't think of the name. So we're gonna go ahead, make those cuts, nail gun it in, and then do next things. So I'm doing the pantry box and putting the sides on, and I'm getting ready to do the top piece that I just cut. And let me just turn the camera around and show y'all. Man, this is gonna be so good. I'm proud of myself. So this is the piece that we are going to put to the top of the box. I'm doing this with one hand right now, but oh, look at that cut. I'm so proud of myself. I mean, this is an old piece from the picture frame that I made, and honey, I'm proud of myself. Now, mind you, I'm still gonna fill the seams with some wood filler, but I think that looks pretty darn good. We are getting closer and closer to wrapping up this pantry project. I'm getting ready to get in here and spray it with the sprayer, the paint sprayer, and see what happens. This is my first time using this, so I'm hoping this goes well and quickly. That's why I went ahead and did my little prep back there, and I'm hoping that my prep is good too. We'll see. I really thought spray painting was going to be simpler than this, and Houston, we have a problem. Okay, I already see the first problem because I'm not able to really pull the trigger, so I need to loosen this up. This is not anything about learning how to use this. It's not an unboxing or anything like that, so let's just get to it. I started feeling like I was wasting more paint than actually maximizing the usage of the paint sprayer time-wise and how much paint I was using. So I just sprayed as much as I could and then went back to rolling out the pantry with a regular paint roller. I wasn't happy about that. I really need to get this paint sprayer down. Why are you holding on outside?
Huh?
Why are you holding on to the wall outside?
So I can get in there. I can't lean over this.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I don't want to fall off.
keep working.
I'm gonna stop if you keep talking to me like this.
Switching gears in the Pantry Remodel, it's time to stain the shelves. I'm creating a custom wood stain using a combination of Minwax stains to get the exact tone I want for this DIY pantry makeover. Before staining, I preconditioned the wood that I measured and cut back in episode 1. Preconditioning is key if you want an even stain finish, especially on soft wood. Now, don't let this sped up footage fool you. Figuring out this stain color took time, a lot of time. And honestly, I got super frustrated trying to get the right balance. But this is a real DIY, not Pinterest perfect, and surely not first try magic. If you appreciate seeing the real process behind a budget-friendly pantry remodel, the trial, the error, the growth, make sure you're subscribed. That's what we do here on Relaunch in Color. We build, we learn, and we relaunch our homes one project at a time. I needed more space to stain my pantry shelves, so I needed to come out to what's probably my favorite DIY, and that's my workbench that you can find linked in the description. While cleaning up, I found the cutest note from my daughter. It's these little things that help keep a project moving. So this is why you always want to make sure you do a test piece first before using your actual piece, because it turns out I really don't like this stain the way I thought I was going to like it. And so now I'm trying to fix it. We'll see what happens. This is why we don't try to force things to fit, because I did a dry fit, so I should have just taken it out and tried to put it in the way that I dry fitted it. So now I'm struggling and I'm messing up my wall. Don't try to force things to fit. I think that's a life lesson also. Getting to this part of the project where I'm finally adding the shelves is exciting because I'm one step closer to getting my kitchen space back. I don't know about you, but I begin to feel overwhelmed when my space is cluttered, and adding the pantry shelving means better storage and a lower grocery bill are on their way. I'm using a combination of wood glue and 18-inch brad nails with my nail gun. The mallet is for those pieces that needed a little bit of extra incentive to fit. Don't judge me. Earlier in the video, I attached trim to the built-in pantry cabinet. Now I'm using the same method to attach the trim to the shelf frames. 45-degree cuts were used once again to give it a clean, elevated look. Because no one cut is the same, I made sure to label each trim piece according to the shelf it was cut to fit. This cut back on the guesswork of which piece goes where. Watch how this one slides in like butter. This added shelf space is what I'm most excited about. Initially, the builder's grade shelving had a bunch of lost space up here, I presume to fit taller items, but I wanted to maximize usage of this area by creating more storage, which is one of the biggest things my home presently lacks.
I'm calling, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. All mine, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my ladies and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Be with no one, but me, baby. Come on. To my thick chicks down in Texas, all the way to New Orleans where the girls cook catfish. And in LA, every chick's an actress. Hollywood status with the shaded glasses. To Detroit, yeah, the place that I rest, where the ladies got asses and love live sex. And Hot Atlanta, y'all, is one of the best, where they speak southern slang and smoke live cess. And New York women are way too fresh. Too much on your mind, let me ease that stress. I wish you all were mine, it's so selfish. Maybe I'm feeling myself too much.
I did stain all of my shelves and wood pieces out in the garage before installing them, but once I did install them using my nail gun, I had a few small holes that I had to fill with the wood filler, and then I sanded them, so some of the areas that you see may look a little splotchy. So what I'm going to do now is just come back with my stain mix and fill in these areas, let that dry, and pretty much wrap this project up a little bit.
To my ladies all across the globe, in small towns that I don't even know, to all local international codes. Whether you see me in streets or catch me at shows, I'm calling. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Oh my, yeah, maybe I'm selfish. You're my lady.
Okay, y'all, I must say, I am pretty doggone proud of myself for this pantry build. For a first time try in so many different areas, it's pretty good. Are there some things that need to be cleaned up? Absolutely. But how the kids say, I ate. I don't even know if that's what that means, but I did a good job.
Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Be with no one, yeah, but me, yeah, baby. And I'll be trying to come around.
Now let's talk about these adjustable shelves. If there's any part of this pantry renovation where I struggled the most, it was this. Getting the spacing right, installing the hardware, making sure everything lined up for functional pantry organization, this pushed me. But that's the thing about DIY projects. It's not just about building shelves, it's about building confidence. This entire pantry remodel has been about stepping outside my comfort zone. I'm trying to get this to go on the little arms of these silver pieces that I have. And it's not going all the way down so that it can rest on it.
I think you probably have to cut it a little bit, no?
Maybe I shouldn't have had to do that though, so I think it has something to do with the depth of the inserts that I drilled. Did you try your hammer and mallet? I did. Kind of push it in.
Oh, I see. It's getting caught on that. Sorry.
Oh.
It's because you need that last one back there. It's come out a little bit, so you need.
From learning how to use new power tools to tackling adjustable shelving systems I've never installed before, this space has been all about creating that extra storage the way I like it. If you're in a season where you're pushing yourself also, whether that's in your home, your finances, or your life, I hope this encourages you to try it anyway. If you're planning on your own pantry organization upgrade or small pantry makeover, I've linked the stains, tools, shelf hardware, and materials below so you can shop everything in one place. And if you've been watching since part 1, thank you. You saw the demo, the frustration, the stain struggles, the adjustable shelf drama, and now you get to see the payoff. If you're new here and love budget-friendly DIY and home improvement projects you can actually do, this is what we do on Relaunch in Color. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next build, because this is just one project in a bigger home transformation journey.
Spotlight like Mr. Bentley. I spotted her like Spud McKenzie. And for them fake boobies, I paid them Benjis. Get your own. I got Paris, he got Nick, he tried to get him a clone. They said, yeah, you know you got extra hoes and everything you do is extra pole. From the polo fleece to the Jesus piece. I got family in high places like Jesus. Niece, can I please say my piece? If y'all press the death, then I'm deceased. And this one here is a heat rock, spit like a beatbox, the way the beat rocks, new version of Pete Rock. But for that Benz, I can see